name's Shutsi and welcome to episode 2 of the Volvo Revival. Today we're going to be tackling some of the less glamorous but essential engine work. Today we're going to tackle checking the PCV system using the glove test, replacing the intake manifold Banjo bolt with one that has a check valve, fixing the power steering leak, cleaning the engine and transmission of oil residue, confirming the source of the main oil leak, and last but not least, replacing the oil return, O-ring and gasket. First up, the glove test to check our PCV system. If the glove gets sucked in, that means we have vacuum, all good. However, if it inflates, we've got crankcase pressure building up, which can lead to oil leaks and blown seals. This is also an indication that the PCV system is blocked and needs a service. Regardless of whether or not it passes, we're going to be doing some preventative work. The PCV system was replaced a few years ago, so I don't need to worry about that. However, I fear the stock PCV Banjo bolt is still an original Volvo unit. Later in the video, I'll show you the difference between the factory Banjo bolt versus the updated Banjo bolt. That means the PCV's working. Hopefully that was some good footage.
So yeah, was going downwards like that.
Yeah. To get to the bolt, we need to remove the power steering pump as well as the alternator. Luckily for us, the power steering is also leaking, so we can fix that today as well. With the power steering pump and reservoir removed, we now need to prep to remove the alternator, starting by disconnecting the battery. With the alternator uninstalled and set aside, we now have access to the Banjo bolt. From factory, the Banjo bolt was just a simple hollow fitting, but Volvo later updated it to include a built-in check valve. This valve is designed to close in the event of a PCV system blockage, preventing pressure buildup and all the chaos that comes with it. As you can see, I know a little bit about this, as back in May, one of the cam seals got pushed out and left me stranded at Tesco. This led to a deep dive into Volvo forums, researching how the PCV system works, the most effective diagnostic methods, and how to properly fix it. The glove test we did earlier confirmed the PCV system is healthy. That said, I already knew before buying the car that the Banjo bolt hadn't been replaced. What I didn't expect was for the damage from the old PCV system to reveal itself whilst I was just trying to drive the thing. Go figure. everything buttoned up in the engine bay, we're going to go ahead and do the first start and bleed the power steering. After cleaning the back of the engine thoroughly with brake cleaner to remove the old oil residue, I had my dad fire up the engine. I spotted an oily glimmer at the exposed end of the pipe where it meets the block, and it grew more pronounced as revs increased. First up, we had to drain the coolant, since one of the turbo's coolant lines would need to come off later to make room for the oil return line to come out. I started by removing the plastic drain tap at the bottom of the radiator, then we took off the coolant reservoir cap so it would drain faster. Next, I moved on to removing the oil return line. I started with the 2 Torx screws securing it to the turbo, followed by the single 10mm nut holding the clamp in place. After cleaning the coolant banjo bolt and oil return pipe, I installed new washers and seals before starting to reinstall everything. Once that was done, I filled the coolant reservoir up to prepare for bleeding. After starting the car and allowing it to bleed, the coolant was topped up 3 more times. With the engine work complete and the coolant system bled, that brings us to the end of this episode. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, or just want to follow this car's journey from tap to treasure, drop a like and subscribe if you want. See you soon.